Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Exponential Capitals on the Los Angeles map. We're playing as a green player out of the third position, and I'm debating, do I want to be the great bamboozler and go here on this 4 where orange won't see it? I think black goes on the 4 here, or somebody's out here. I'm going to go on the 5. Or do I go on the 4 here? Little map cut here. It's not a bad spot. Yeah, let's go here. Should survive. Gives me interesting pathing. Lets me play for cards over here while having an open cap up top. And access to both of these sides. This blizzard actually isn't as good as it looks because of this outer thing here. But these two choke it up a little bit. There's a 1-point hold for this +5. It's just like Dracula's Castle, but the bonus is bigger. And that 1-point hold is in the Central LA bonus on Hollywood. Could also go North Hollywood. Black avoids the +4 there. Now, me and purple, who is not here, are the only players that see orange's cap back here. So unless black or white or yellow has Hollywood, like I would understand black not going here if white was on Hollywood. That would make some sense. We're just going to take some external positions, maybe group this up if possible. But yeah, I wanted to be a great bamboozler, but I was honestly hoping black would go here and then orange would make a mistake. But I think orange might just full send all of my material very early. Got 8 troops back there. 8 of my 20 starting troops back on that right side, which is not ideal. But and purple does go next to me. I had a feeling that would happen, but that leaves me an opportunity to potentially steal a capital here. Now, exponential's not as good being on 2 caps. And dump everything here. Does he roll the 3? He's just going to go aggro right away. Finds my 4 here. It's like, I didn't put this here intentionally, guy, so don't get too mad at me, okay? So I put 1 here. We hit orange here. We fortify this stuff together. Maybe we'll be allowed to leave. Now, white, if white is the person here, they have no idea what's going back here. If yellow is the person here, if nobody's on the 1 point, that's even crazier. I have a nice 11 cap. Take here. Not the best of dice. Black with quite a bit of material there. Group this up, and maybe orange won't hit me right away. Maybe black will move the 4. Who knows what's going to happen here? I certainly don't. Really, I'm hoping for purple to roll off pretty weakly and then leave this free to steal. That would be good. But if you're wondering why we're playing the Los Angeles map today, I've been making my rounds through some of the less popular, less upvoted maps within the Risk map menu. And Los Angeles just happens to be another one of those maps. So we are giving it a look-see today. People always play for Beverly Hills here. Yellow backs up. That's nice. Now, black's never going to hold this +12. They can fortify all of this garbage in here if they want to, but they're never going to hold this bonus. Because of my capital, unless they kill me, right? I suppose that is an option. Purple may have this bonus here, which I don't really want to break purple. I actually think I want purple strong so that it provides problems to the other players in the game. Orange starts... Oh, orange botting would be... No bueno. No bueno. 2 here, hit white's 2. Fortify. Double bots, man. Purple didn't even try to play the game. Orange played a singular turn. And maybe that's part of the least popular portion of this, where people just bail. I could see white being the one on this. Like, why else would black not go here? I guess they didn't have great vision of what was behind them. They saw a 4 here, but I didn't cap on it. I guess they didn't see my capital either. It's interesting. I mean, it looks like orange is quitting. That's not really where we want those troops. We may be able to make a pivot play. If this attacks off and doesn't roll me, it's going to roll me. It is going to... That's so sad. Please don't. It failed it. No. Oh my goodness. It failed a 10 on 6. So I can steal this cap, but black's going to see it, man. I should steal it, though. Oh, hello. White rolls a 6 right there. All right, we go. Hopefully, it's just. Oh my. Black's gonna come take this. If he doesn't, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Oh, sweet. I mean, you're not gonna have. I don't know if he realizes that his bonus is broken up by this blizzard. So I think Black is capped on Carson. And now Black's actually a little bit of a buffer for me. Because it's likely that Orange actually places here. Yellow could be right here, though, and bust through. So White, we've got White on Montebello. Obviously, Purple on Venice. Purple does not have the bonus, so somebody broke it. Because I think it took it. I thought it took it. Maybe not. White's here. Black, I believe, is here. Yellow may be behind me. Ooh. Hefty. Hefty. What did Yellow get? Yellow got 8. So Yellow is right here in Beverly Hills. And they might have this in Hollywood. I don't want to remove Orange back here then. Because this is going to be stuff that White doesn't necessarily know about. And then we can just start defending both of our positions. Not the second capital I wanted, but is he going to hit my 6? Or does he go right for Orange anyway? I don't plan on moving. How did he get... Oh, he just had troops there. Okay. I don't want to open up White. Let's do this. This will open Black up to me. Yeah, it is Black there. That's fine. So Yellow is here. Black could try to come steal my capital. That would be unfortunate. No, they play into here. I don't think they go for the whole bonus. Yeah, they're playing it pretty slow. I don't understand the 5. Like, I would just get all of this on capital. Yellow still has this. I mean, Yellow going bad to the bot would be great. Oh, no. That's so many troops. That is so many troops. I shouldn't have put anything back here. Loses 12. Okay. I have a trade on 3? I do not. I have a 9 cap here. That's mega unfortunate. The bot hold? The bot held. Not enough juice to hit this, though, unfortunately. Yellow is our 1 point guy. 28 troops there. He must have had everything grouped up here. I know he got 2 turns of 8, but I watched him hit the bot. Like, he saw the material... Or the bot, rather, hit him. It's just odd. And Orange trades. He knocked Orange out of here completely. 3 here. We're not in a great spot. But it's Expo. You just got to be tracking to the elims at that point. They'll just dump on cap and it'll be all right. So who knows where the extra Orange troops went? There's actually, with White here, Yellow here, it's hard to get into this region if there's some bot troops in there. So we get net me 1 extra card. I don't really want 1 extra card here. I think White is trying to play for this bonus. Really, the only bonus you can ever play for on this board is the +5 and the +3. Sometimes the West Side +7. So this is just confusing to me. And nobody's going to go bad to Yellow. Yellow, yeah. They get the plus. So they replenish basically the loss that they had on my cap back there. I was hoping that they'd lose like 19 or whatever the max you can lose on that is. Orange is back just in time to perish. And they literally came back, saw their position, and flagged. Purple is getting 15. It stole the +3 here. That's not great. This goes down. I wonder if Yellow took this. Not well, if they did. Don't really want to close my capital off here, but White just feels overly aggressive, and Yellow with the +12 generation. Yeah, I don't like Yellow with the +12 generation and what will likely be the best trade in because of Purple. This is going to be a tough game to win, but we're going to try our best. If I didn't get such garbage dice back there, maybe I have a little bit better holding back here. But also, how do I contest 28 troops here? It's just difficult. Okay. He got lucky that he wins the 2-on-1. But honestly, dude, if somebody lets you hold that, they're a fool. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Purple is there. Okay. It's fine. I'm obviously not going to trade. I need white to set ahead of me. And maybe even purple as well. And if we can get orange on 3, that would be even better. Although, no, I don't think I want to get orange on 3. Black getting orange right now would be the best. Orange is either, at this point, orange is either one of these 3 territories or one of these 4 back here. I imagine if yellow went bad to purple, or yellow went bad to white. I don't think white's going to get broken unless purple's somehow in here to break. Yeah, he took the +2 here. But the bot does not trade. That is a bit of a travesty. The bot does not trade. At that point, we may want to get orange on 3 if it's cheap enough, just because... Oh, white flagged. The white player flagged. The leader only has 2 capitals, so they maybe just got broken by yellow and that's it. I don't know why they went so aggressive on material. There's orange. I don't know why they went so aggressive on my material. I think we just take this because of how cheap it is. It gives yellow a better trade-in, but if yellow doesn't use that trade-in on purple, it just gives me more troops for a relatively cheap cost. Yeah, white did get broken. I don't know why. Maybe black broke them, actually. I don't know why they thought they were going to hold this. Confusing to me, honestly. I don't have very good pathing into anything. We will try our best, though. If you don't have the 1 point, you're in a tough spot. It's interesting that black passed up on the 1 point, despite the fact that yellow must have had a huge stack there. That's really what it must have been. 15 troops here. I think we just go for orange. Pretty expensive, all things considered. Gives black a better trade-in. That may end up helping me. My cap? LAX? My cap is the airport. Okay. It gives black a better set. It gives yellow a better set. It also gives the bot a better set if yellow doesn't kill it. Yellow should try to kill the bot, but it's going to be costly. I think there's quite a bit of troops there. Do I have a trade on 3? I do not have a trade on 3. That's not great. He goes down into, or he goes into white. He could kill white. What would be even better is if he mostly kills white but leaves the 5. And then white opens me up. I think he just tried to take this bonus again that he doesn't actually have. But this could be beneficial if yellow goes for white, because black just left like 25 troops off cap. If yellow goes for white instead of purple, which I think yellow will go for purple, because it's 5 cards. How do you not? If he goes for white, there's a chance we could grab white here. I would need to see it jump to 3 capitals, though. And obviously white to not trade. 34. This is not a guaranteed... Okay, well, if you roll those kind of dice, it's pretty guaranteed. That's pretty silly. I just watched a guy lose. Not that the 7 on 11 can happen. 5 on a 9 cap? Give me a break. With no trade in here. Doesn't even defend the capital. Gets 30 troops. This is the moment of truth here, though. This could change the game if he goes for white off of this set. Oh, he finds it. I still don't think he has it, though. Why are you hitting me? I have pathing into white, and it's completely off capital. What is he doing? I need to check this little pocket here. But he may have just fed me. Oh, no. Black's got like 25 troops in the way here, doesn't he? And I have no way to get through. I have no way to get through that other than through white's capital, or through yellow's capital. I would need it to open me up. I'm pretty sure black is sitting here in the way. Well, let's find out. Here's white here. Hello there. Yellow does not have a lot on cap. Black has the capital. I guess I should have known. Can I chain this into an elim on black? How big are trades? 39? Probably not. Yellow is on 5 cards. I don't know that I can protect black either. I think yellow just wins here. Where are these +2s land? Anything useful? Not really. I will also be on 5 cards. Hopefully black has a trade on 3, otherwise this game is over. Not a very strong capital, but it's not enough troops to kill him. I didn't have enough, because I didn't have pathing. If I had realized how weak yellow was, yeah, there's a trade. Black could kill yellow here, and I don't know if he realizes it. Because look at how weak this capital is. It's crazy. I need to hope that this trade-in doesn't come for me. But the game is open, because I'm going to get the 88 here as long as this 67 trade doesn't go into me. And realistically, it shouldn't. Unfortunately, I just don't think black knows how to win the game. And certainly doesn't know how to prevent others from winning the game. So this is going to be 88 troops that can go into me right now. 87, rather. I mean, dumping everything here and slamming. No, he's going to evenly distribute, I think. Yeah, that's smarter. I won't hold a bonus. I can't really card block either. I mean, if I have pathing into him, let's trade this. I don't even have pathing into black right now. I'm not going to let this guy hold extra troops. I don't really have the means of card blocking. He's likely going to hit here again. I may as well make sure this player doesn't get too many. But realistically, what we need to happen is black to give me pathing. Which if yellow hits here, black is giving me pathing. But they're not worth anything right now. All they're doing is closing their cap off and removing me over here, which is odd. Nobody can hit my cap. I basically need to go for black when they reach a trade-in. I don't think yellow can kill me. Even when they arrive at a set. I don't have this bonus anyway, so I don't have a bonus. I don't know what the purpose of that was. Yeah, there we go. All right, they've given me pathing to eliminate black. I don't think yellow is very good. They won't be able to kill me. So at this point, I'm not going to worry about breaking yellow anymore. My focus now is black in a position where I would trade in off of them. I do not want to take the earlier trade here. Black finishes their bonus. Do they break too? I don't think so. I think black's a little bit of a baby. Yeah. 35 for yellow. And they won't be able to, the thing is I'm ahead in the turn order. So if they trade in, yes, I mean you can hit whatever you want. I don't care. You just won't have enough. Okay, sure. We're at the point where the trades are the only things that matter. How much? I don't want him to double tap me though. But to break, I'd have to open him up. That's an interesting fortify. It's 115. If black trades, it's not good. I'm at 160. 115, we get him up to... I mean, he shouldn't be able to win this. I will break just in case. That still gives me pathing. And it reduces him a couple troops. So it'll be like 28 plus 150, 130. It'd be like 200. If he wins at 200 on 163, then he deserves to win the game. But I said I was at, that's just such a stupid play. That's such a bad play by black. You shouldn't remove me there. The bonuses don't matter at this point in the game, and I don't think the black player really realizes that. Now, I could get double tapped. That's why I didn't open this. I just don't think a 200 on 163 should not win. It'll be like 211. It shouldn't win. Or 215. Oh, wait, because you'd have to hit these two as well. And the moment he doesn't kill me, he's going to try to kill me, which is silly. If this wins, the game is, yeah, idiotic play. And now the question is, do I even have enough troops? I do trade off of him, though. That was such a bad play. It wasn't even worth the risk. The funny part is he just had Neelim on black, but he didn't take it. I think I need to kill yellow first now, because I don't think I generate enough off of black. I don't think I have enough to kill black now. Really? Oh. That's fine. Is this enough to cap run with? Probably not. Do we run the risk? I think I run the risk. I have a trade on 3. If he doesn't set on 4. I put the troops in the back just in case. I'm going to show him I had a trade on 3. He doesn't have a set on 4. I had a 55% roll on that capital. Wow. A 55% roll on that capital. Failed it with 3 troops left. Failed it with 3 left. Maybe I shouldn't have sent everything into the... I didn't have pathing this way anyway. Failed it with 3 troops left. What did I get on that first roll? It was like a little... It was 91 on... No, that was the second roll. The first roll was pretty... No, the first roll was bad too. Both of those were like pretty bad rolls. But I almost had just enough. 101 on 66. I've seen people lose like 75 on this. And then 91 on 53. I mean, these are the rolls you should expect, right? Wow. And then he didn't have a set on... Either he didn't have a set on 4 or he just gave me the win. I'm not really sure which. But GG's to Awesome Leopard. I don't know why yellow thought that roll would win. And I don't know, do I have... Oh, I can see it. All right, hang on. I will... You can click off at this point if you want. But I'm going to do justice here of the risk calculator. The risk calculator says a 2... Technically 212, right? Because it's 211 is what's actually attacking. 212 on the starting territory on a 163. That is a 0% roll. That is a 0% roll. They intentionally rolled a 0% roll. I don't know what the goal of that was. I don't know why they didn't check the number. But according to the risk calculator, that is a 0% roll. You need you need 245. 245 is where it is above 0% on 163. So I don't know, yellow. I don't know what that was all about. I took the risk. It worked. I took the risk, that is, of not trading because I wanted the extra 40-something troops. Yellow is intermediate, black intermediate, beginner on orange, novice on white, beginner on purple, who didn't even play the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.